I mean, 10 years ago I was living in a house, I was working 80-hour weeks, I had barely enough money to get from month to month. By the time I'd pay my bills and my rent, there was just nothing left, and I had this kind of epiphany moment where I just thought, is this all there is?
Hi Mimi.
Hiya.
It's great to meet you. I've just come across your setup here, and how did you end up working and living on the road like this?
Well, I moved into my first van about 7 years ago. I'd always done locks on the side ever since I was a teenager with friends, so I already had that skill. And when I went onto the road and I was thinking about what kind of job that can I do mobile from the road without a base, and luckily I already had that skill. So, and in the van life community a lot of people have locks, and in like the off-grid community, so it was kind of a great fit really to just travel around installing and maintaining locks. And then in the summer I do the festivals, running the stall, selling accessories, and then I'm building the website so that I can sell them over the winter to create some passive income in the winter and hopefully fund my travels.
Fantastic. And all your products are over here.
Yeah.
It's incredible what you're doing there.
Thank you. It's all handmade. A lot of it is repurposed materials, hand-carved wooden beads. The fabric I get as fabric remnants from a friend of mine who makes belly dancing costumes. Lots of forage materials, hagstones, pine cones, feathers. So it's very much an emphasis on repurposed materials, just like the van build is.
Yeah, tell us more about the van, because this is an incredible design.
Thank you. So, I mean, when I first got it, I was my old van had broken down, so I was living between that and this, which was just a bare shell.
Right.
And I had hit the road to do some work and just had a mattress on the floor. And I had the mattress shoved up against the bulkhead, and during those few weeks I realised how much I liked having my bed up by the sliding door and being able to just lie in bed with the door open and have a coffee. And the more I thought about it, the more I realised that actually I could build the bed at the front over the sliding door, and by doing that, although I've kept access to the sliding door and for the garage underneath the bed, it's given me the full length down both sides to build up against, which has meant that I've been able to have a big kitchen, a big L-shaped seating area, and still have space for my log burner. So there's lots of reasons why I ended up with this layout, but yeah, it works so well for me. I can still go through the hatch to get into the cab if I need to, for security, but by keeping that bulkhead, that reduces condensation and heat loss, and also I feel a bit safer and a bit more secure. Like I said, I've still got access to the sliding door and a huge garage space underneath the bed, but this way I have this full living area which is kind of self-contained and entering through the back.
I tell you what, use of space here in the design is exceptional.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
And you did this yourself?
Yeah.
Wow.
And like I say, it's all repurposed materials, pallet wood, copper jam pan sink, the wine crates, coffee bean sacks to line the walls. And by doing that and not cladding the walls or the ceiling, I've saved a lot of weight from that, which meant that I could spend the weight by putting in a really good sturdy kitchen. Although inside all of the shell is ply and batten, so it's really just the frontage that is the pallet wood. So although it looks sturdy and heavy, it's actually not that heavy at all.
I just like the way everything fits together, like it was meant to be that way.
Thank you. Well, I built it all in situ. I didn't build separate units and then install them. I literally built it inside the van as I went, and the next thing attached to the previous thing. So that way I was able to really utilise all the space.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
proper
home.
cozy.
Thank you.
And this lifestyle of combining your work and living on the road works for you? Great lifestyle?
Yeah, I absolutely love it. I mean, 10 years ago I was living in a house, I was working 80-hour weeks, I had barely enough money to get from month to month. By the time I'd pay my bills and my rent, there was just nothing left, and I had this kind of epiphany moment where I just thought, is this all there is? You know, and now all this time later I've established my business, I've built 2 homes now, you know, I'm debt free and I fund my travels, and yeah, just get to travel to amazing places and meet some awesome interesting people.
Amazing.
So yeah, I love it.
And I think the next business in your entrepreneurial journey Should be a van build business.
Maybe. I've painted a few murals on vans.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so I've done 3 or 4 now, including mine, and I think I've been asked to do a narrow boat and a couple of other vans, so perhaps that could be a little sideline, but to be honest, this keeps me so busy.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
It's just, you know, I like that as a hobby and as a bit of a creative outlet away from doing the locks all the time.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm starting to think about it with these locks.
Yeah, definitely, we could do it.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing a bit of your story anyway.
Oh, no problem, thank you so much, lovely to meet you.
Thank you.